Hey guys, my name is Andrew Consilio from justhhiandrew.com, and today we're going to be talking about the Drupal Features Module. The Drupal Features Module is actually very popular, very helpful. It actually helps you to save the configuration and from one Drupal site into another one. It allows you to create a package on settings and that you could share from different sites. For example, if you're working in your local environment, you could actually save the settings into Stage and then put them into production as well. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit and give you a little preview, an idea how does it work. So I'm here on my local site. This is the testing site. Then I'm also showing you that I have the same my live. This is the production site. Um, so now what we're gonna do is I have a content type that I just created. It's called movies. So in that content type, I have let's look at the fields that I have. So I have pretty much three fields. Two are text fields and one is an image field. I also created a view of that content type right here, and I have also created a content for that group for that content type that I'm about to show you. So I have three contents of type movies. So if I click in one, um, this is one of them. And as far as the view, I also created a page with all the a view page with all the content from those content types that, and this is the path movies. So if I'm going into, so if I go here into my site and I type movies, so I could go into that path. I see that this is actually the page of all the this is the page that has all the views for that content type. Like I said before, right now I only have three contents of page view. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to replicate this content type with the fields, and create and using features. So what we're gonna do is we want to make sure that you go into drupal.org/projects/project, and download features if you don't have it already installed. So I already have that installed on my side, and I'm going into modules. Okay, so now, and there you see it, features is already installed and enabled. So now that we have features installed and enabled, we're gonna go into structure, and you're gonna see a features right here. So you click in features, and this is actually the page that you're gonna see. Right, you're gonna standard page of features. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create create a feature. So you click in that. So now give your feature a name. For testing purposes, or for illustration purposes, I'm gonna call it testing features, I guess. Testing features. All right. So now you could actually I'm gonna copy the name and I'm gonna use the same name for the description. You could just type whatever you want in the description. As far as the package, I will leave it like that. As far as the version, I'm just gonna copy this and I'm gonna say this is the first version. Okay. Now, here this is where it becomes useful. I'm gonna go into, since we are going to replicate the movie content type into production, I'm gonna go into content types, and here's the movies. So I'm gonna check that, and you see that now it becomes selected, and it right away it tells me what the dependencies are, the fields. Um, it has a field body and it has the image body that like I said, like I showed it to you before. Um, this is actually, if you do not want to create the features with just two fields, you could uncheck this is the chances. This is a chance for you to uncheck those boxes. And what it does is that when you create the feature, on the production side, you're not going to have those fields available. But since we're going to transfer everything as it is, we want to make sure that whatever we have in there is already checked. I'm also going to scroll down and I'm going to go all the way into views because like I said, I also have the content type movies, and I created a view from that content type. So if I click on that and and then I see all the views that I have. And here in the bottom, somewhere in here, okay, page of content type, movies. This is the one that I'm gonna be selecting, and there we go, and it's already selected. And now all I have to do is download the feature. And basically what it does, like I said before, it will put everything in code. Everything that you save on the database, it will make it a code. It will create a module. I'm gonna install the new module, and I'm going to load the file from my desktop, and here's the module. This is the testing module that we already saved on my local environment. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to open it. I'm going to install it, and I'm going to enable it. Okay. Let me look for it. There it is. So here's the feature module, and this is the testing module that we just uploaded. I'm going to enable it again. I don't know, for some reason it didn't save it. Okay, beautiful. Now, when I go into structure, features, I do see that and you see that the testing feature that I created is already here, and but the state is actually default, which is actually very but basically what it says is that the code and the code that you have on the module and the setups on the database are identical. If you Meaning that if you do create that nothing has been changed.